G'day YouTube, it's Pulsar. Want to make a video on bullying, hate, a lot of shit that people gotta cop. It does not get better, you get better. And that's basically the truth. When you get out of high school, it does get better on a certain level. But like, I live in Australia. You do trade jobs here, like, work on a building construction site, baking, even baking, like making bread or something, which I used to do. You cop shit all the time. So yeah, in those circumstances you will. Maybe in an office, I don't know, I haven't really worked too much. But yeah, you do still cop some amount of shit. Even in my music course, I find a lot of kids, some kids vibe with you, some kids don't, but the thing is, I got an awareness, people. I got an awareness and I see shit. Why are kids talking about drugs in the music course? Like, it's for troubled youth, so all the drug kids and shit, bad families or whatever, mental illness, in my case. The kids, why do they smoke cigarettes? Why do they talk about drugs? It's because they're not fucking happy. That's the first thing you gotta realize. People do things because they want to be fucking happy. Okay, so how do I overcome bullying nowadays? Back in the day when I was in high school, I was angry, I wanted to fight people. That's not the way to do it. In high school, yeah, beating the shit out of somebody would definitely fucking help. People would stay away from you, that does work. But there's a better way. There's no problem with that way if you reckon, you can beat the shit out of a bully and everyone fucks off. Go ahead. But there is another way which probably has a better outcome for you, which is basically just learn to not give a fuck. This cannot be done with YouTube videos and just sitting in your room masturbating, eating junk food, watching TV. You will never learn how to do that like that. Religion can help. Religion is one way to do it, but there's better ways than religion. Okay, I don't do all these things, but I've listed 4 things which, if you do these things, now I'm a poor person money wise. I don't really have the money to do all these things. Some of them I can do, but if you have the money and the freedom, like you live with your parents, you have the freedom to do them, that can help. Having said that, moving away from your parents and getting some good life experience, also, that's the path. Because like I was in a relationship with a trans female, one of those chicks with a dick. She was pretty fucking crazy, and that really pushed me up to a not giving a fuck level. Me at my social best is badass, which is good. Everyone can get there, pretty much everyone. Okay. So medication is also not the answer. Like, I take medication for schizophrenia and stuff. You need that. But like social anxiety medication or whatever, it can work. Like I heard from my cousin, beta blockers, they just block in your brain the feeling of anxiety. It's not a good thing, man. You can overcome this without that. Okay, so the first one is improv classes. Improvisational acting classes. That's like the highest pressure social situation. You learn how to talk a gang of shit, make up things. And I think the point of that is just so I'm reading notes off a computer, just little notes. You just learn how to talk a gang of shit. And it's, being able to talk shit and being socially confident is good. And once you go through the improv acting classes, you're going to perform improv. You'll do it in front of people. Sorry, hands a bit shaky. And you will build heaps of confidence through that. Heaps of fucking confidence. When I did that back when I lived in Adelaide, living with my parents, was not the person I am today. I went to a 3-hour improv little introduction class. Literally after that, I laid in my bed like listening to guided meditation for like 3 hours. It was fucking hectic. It was too much. It's just a warning on that level. It can be pretty fucking hard, but if you push through it, the anxiety's not too much. That's a good way. Okay, second one is martial arts. That is something I plan to start very soon, within the next month. And the reason I just want to do it is basically to get fit. I've been almost 2 years, I have not exercised much. I used to ride my bike for every day, like push bike. I used to be literally addicted to exercise, which was good. Like back in Ramadan, the Muslim fasting, you have the call to prayer at like I don't know, it was like 5:15, 5:30 a.m. I used to get up 3:30 in the morning and go for a bike ride before I fasted. Had my little sahur, as I call it, like the little breakfast before fasting and the call to prayer in the morning. So I was heaps motivated. But yeah, do a martial art you think is fun. Don't worry about learning how to bash people. That's just part of it. You don't want to bash people, but learning how to fight and having the confidence, it's more, the fun, fitness and confidence aspect of it, like I've seen Krav Maga here in Sydney. It was too expensive for me, but that's like an Israeli Defense Force martial art. It's like all round badass, cool, way to defend yourself. There was heaps of women, like mostly women, that did it, and they were pretty confident, or some of them, because when you teach them how to fight, they're not as scared anymore, or scared at all. Sorry. And yeah, that, raises your confidence. Okay, this one, learning how to pick up women. There's different levels to this. Me at my best, ask chicks for their number, get the number, and see if that leads anywhere. You can do that in a class. You can do that going to a club. I haven't been able yet to get the balls to move up to the club level, but that's the ultimate goal, is going to a club and then trying to pick up women. There's wisdom online, YouTube, heaps of good information, self-development information based around that, and that will just fucking if you learn how to pick up chicks, you'll be a social badass, and you will not care about people bullying you, because you'll be like, pimp it, son, like, I gotta pimp it, and you just be picking up chicks, and you won't care about someone calling you a faggot or something, whatever they do. And the last one that's on my list is NoFap, which is abstinence from masturbation and pornography. I have schizophrenia. I've talked about my anxiety in videos. Depression, feeling like a loser. For years I've been fapping out my anxiety, look at porn, just masturbate. So yeah, I've been doing NoFap, trying to for years. Not trying to, but it's been in my mind for years that, oh yeah, I should do it. My best streak is 17 full days. On the 18th day, I masturbated. But that was a good 17 days. That was a glorious streak. If you're watching this video and you've never been abstinent before, go just try it for a week and a half. 14 days even, if you can make it to 14 days. Look, For me, myself personally, if I do NoFap and I stick to it, there's no way I can't get laid. I will eventually. Like, it's just who I am. I get confident, talk to chicks. You know, if you're a virgin or something, yeah, you will get laid eventually. Pornography's crap, fucks with your erections. It gives you fucked up fetishes. Not that fetishes are fucked up, but you probably in your mind think they are fucked up. There's like an element to them that are, but realistically, they're not fucked up. Everyone has fetishes. So yeah, that all relates back to bullying because, basically you just got to build self-love and build confidence. And if you push yourself and do those things, you're not going to, the whole point is, yeah, you can be bitter and you can feel like punching someone in the face, but that's, holding on to that anger is not helping you. It's not making the situation any better. Getting angry is never going to work. You want to deal with hate, you got to deal with it with humor and lightheartedness and just being happy. The best revenge is happiness. When I'm low self-esteem, in this music course, I see the kids around me. They don't really make fun of me, but I talk and no one listens to me. They talk over me and shit. But then when I have high self-esteem, literally no one can fuck with me. Like, all these kids go down. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, everyone can get to this level, people. I think, speculation, I think most of you watching this video, I know I post in the Schizophrenia forums and stuff. I don't know your personal troubles, but medication helps, maybe gets you stable, and yeah, you can eventually cultivate this. If you were psychotic for a long time and you went to the psych ward and stuff, it's a longer recovery. But yeah, for me personally at this stage, yeah, this is the point I'm at. I'm not at the psych ward stage. I'm at the point of cultivating these things I'm talking about and winning at life. Okay. One thing I want to tell people too is, you experience a lot online, like a Moogle and, internet forums and stuff, just bitter, evil trolls. And I want to say, please, people, don't, get hurt emotionally and fucked up with fucked up shit happen to you and then turn into a bad person and hurt others. That's not the way to deal with your emotions. For me personally, I can see kids doing that and you can just tell they're not happy. It's so hard to tell people that are like that, but just try to be a fucking good person. Try. You will be happier. Follow the teachings of the Buddha. I don't know, that's more of a joke. But yeah, just do something. Do something, make your life better and overcome the adversity and use that adversity to make you a stronger person. You will find purpose in life, like say you do martial arts for a couple of years, maybe become an instructor, you practice Buddhism, you meditate every day, you become a meditation instructor, you use your mental illness in a mental health center or something to help others. All those jobs are real. So it can be done. There is hope for all of us. So yeah, this was a really quickly spoken video. Been going on for almost 15 minutes. But yeah, there is hope, people. And what I'm basically just, the gist of what I'm saying is you can cultivate not giving a fuck, but it just comes from just pushing yourself. Action is the key. We have to do these things I'm talking about, and you can think of other ways. Like for myself, I was feeling fucking depressed at this music course. I started writing out a rap, finishing off a verse. It literally transformed me. I was writing about Allah, having low faith and, like the struggles I was experiencing, and I literally transformed low self-esteem to high self-esteem. So there are so many other ways, creativity is another way. just paint something. I don't know if that works, but for me, poetry, music, hip hop works. You know, it does help to be good at it as well. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm kind of on a mental blank here, so I don't know what else to say. But yeah, there is hope. There is hope. The better you get, like say you start picking up women, say you start making friends, you get good at martial arts, you make some hip hop songs or whatever you're doing, you get a job, whatever makes you happy, you got to find those things and you will not care about the bullying anymore. It doesn't get better, you get better. And then all these words, like what happens with me personally, when someone deeply offends me, I get stronger from it now. Since I moved to Sydney, when I was living in Adelaide, I got weaker from bullying. You know, I was like, I couldn't even talk with confidence. Now, when someone deeply offends me, pardon me, I grow stronger from it. Like the vast majority of the time. Like if kids are just, you know, not really talking to me and whatever, like that doesn't really help. But if someone's making fun of me, it's seemingly so far in Sydney, you know, since I went through a lot of shit, like homelessness and stuff, it makes me fucking stronger. And I don't know how the fuck that happens. I can't explain it. I can't help you out with that element. But yeah, it just makes me stronger. Something in your mind switches and you just grow stronger. Okay. So that's my little guide on overcoming bullying in the best way possible, the positive way. I believe in all of you. Drop a comment, please. Maybe I can help you out a little bit. Please like it if this is helpful. Yeah, I believe in you all. And that's it. Luke Pulse Antoniazzi, Pulsar, and that's it. Peace.